Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Hi guys, how are you all doing? Welcome to the session everybody. The most important RC genre with me, Shabana Shahab at iQuanta, and this is pre-crash course. नाम कैसा अजीब सा फंकी सा लग रहा है ना. क्रैश कोर्स का भी हम प्री करवाते हैं, इतनी तैयारी है. So crash course starts very soon and this is the pre-crash course. So what's the objective of this? You guys can join us here. 6 sessions हैं इस series में. 6. Do you see that? एक हो गया है इसका algebra booster session done by ALP sir. मेरा पेन connected है? हाँ connected है. Yes. This one done. Now today we are doing this most important RC genre. कल क्या है? 25th को कमल लोहिया सर का, ठीक है. Then again I'm going to be back on 26th VA tips and tricks. उसके बाद राज सर का and then again कमल सर का. और ये eventually like kind of completing everything, I'll be coming up with this complete RC marathon that is on Sunday. That is something you have to really and truly gear up for. Once again, welcome to the session guys. Everybody, I'm here and I'm very happy to see you all. Thank you so much for joining me guys. You are the absolute rainbows of my life. Thank you. Thank you for being the lovely audience. जितनी एनर्जी होती है ना मेरी, वो आप लोगों के प्रेजेंस से ही और ज्यादा निकलने लगती है. So I'm happy. About 5 or 10 minutes back, I was feeling a little drowsy. लग रहा था ओहो नींद आएगी कब आ जाएगी ऐसा types. But now I'm absolutely gung-ho about this session. And I want you all to roll up your sleeves because बहुत ही मजेदार इसमें कुछ होने वाला है अभी. चलें? Good evening everybody. Following you last year, hats off. Okay, especially 300 VA series, getting better every day. Saurav, oh, you made my day. Session start bhi nahi hua, you made my day. Thank you so much for that. So you all can see and hear me, right? Loud and clear. Chirpy and lively. Happy, hail, hearty. Good evening. Yes, सबको मेरा good evening. सबको प्यार भरा good evening. A big जादू की झप्पी to everybody. Vedika and Prabhat and Maris and Jagjit and Fahim and सबको मैं देख रही हूँ. Tejaswini and Tarun. Sunday is the first day of Durga Puja. Sudeep, may the goddess bless you with all the wisdom that you need. Loud and clear. Good. Mrigang. So happy to see you there, Mrigang. Thank you for joining us. Come on, guys. Chai? Jiya nahi, is time nahi jiya. Otherwise, it will wreak havoc with my sleep. Sham ko pee li thi. And I'm like excited. Yes. Aradhya, I'm good. Hope the same for you. Ayushi, following you last year, love the way. Okay, you teach. Thank you so much for saying that. Thank you, Jagjit Kaur. Love you loads. Yes, guys, it's a silent promise to you. I mean, it's there. The promise is always there. But I'm going to make the session productive. I'm not going to let your time get wasted. बहुत मेहनत करके लाती हूँ, compile करके, content डाल के, just so that you guys can have some takeaways from the session. Okay. So for those of you who haven't seen this banner, the first one, please take a look at it. Today is session 2 of this series, this 6-day वाला हम जो दे रहे हैं आपको pre-crash course. Crash course starts very soon. Those of you who are really thinking now how to prepare for CAT या in these last 2 months क्या करना है, go ahead, join this guys. सिर्फ ये YT वाले नहीं, इसके अलावा जो हमारा specialized crash course आ रहा है, that will run for 60 days. Okay, and there will be loads of things given to you. We have like so many things. I mean, preparation is on. कुछ static है, कुछ dynamic है. All right. So go ahead, join this. You won't regret it. When it comes to quality, when it comes to content, Nobody beats iQuanta. I'm telling you this. और ये आवाज आपको पता है बिल्कुल दिल से निकल रही है, जी जान से निकल रही है ये आवाज. Nobody beats quality at iQuanta. I mean, except iQuanta. Yep. चलिए. Let's start now. So, I have already explained this to you. 6 sessions हैं, out of which today we are doing the second one. 4 more to go and then the Sunday marathon. Okay? Sunday को आप लोगों का मैराथन करवाऊंगी मैं 12 से 4. लिख लो ये 12 से 4. And after that I'll be going for a late night show of Jolly LLB 3. जिसको जिसको चलना होगा, you are most welcome to join me. Okay? पॉपकॉर्न मैं खिलाऊंगी, कोल्ड ड्रिंक आप मुझे पिला देना, बहुत मस्ती करेंगे. Alright guys, चलिए. So, what are we going to do today? What's the agenda? सारे बच्चों, what's the agenda? ये देख लो आप, स्लाइड. क्या लिखा है मैंने यहाँ? Everybody, yes Vishu, you've already enrolled, so you're part of the family now. Okay? Welcome to the family. चलिए, everybody, एजेंडा क्या है? आज हम करने क्या वाले हैं? प्लान क्या किया मैंने इसके लिए ताकि बहुत फायदा हो आपका. Okay? Discuss the most important RC genre. That's the title of the session. तो कौन सी बड़ी बात कर रही हूं मैं अगर वो है तो, right? So most important RC genre ये है, but उनमें से हम सॉल्व सिर्फ ये कर रहे हैं. Two on history and one on psychology. Humanities में आपको पता है ना, philosophy, psychology, sociology तीनों आते हैं, right? And mostly when CAT gives you a passage on humanities, it's like all the three intertwined. Okay, it's very difficult to segregate कि ये कहाँ पे sociology बन गया, कहाँ पे psychology बन गया, कहाँ पे philosophy है. All right, philosophy चाचा ऐसे हैं, हर चीज में घुस जाते हैं. टेक्नोलॉजिकल भी फिलोसफी होती है आपकी, इकोनॉमिक्स फिलोसफी भी होती है, लिटरेचर फिलोसफी भी होती है, सोशियोलॉजी और इसमें तो होती ही होती है. तो फिलोसफी वो वेल्लापंती वाली चीज है, उसको कोई काम नहीं है, जहां देखो मुंह मारने घुस जाता है वो. ठीक है? सो टुडे आई एम गिविंग यू 2 ऑन हिस्ट्री एंड 1 ऑन साइकोलॉजी. तो बाकी का क्या होगा? इतना जो आपने दिखाया है मैम यहाँ पे, ये इनको कौन करवाएगा? आप ही तो करवाएंगी, राइट? यस, मैं ही करवाऊंगी. But the remaining will come up on Sunday, fun day. Okay? So marathon में ये सारा करवाऊंगी मैं. Cool? आज सिर्फ 2 genre करवा रही हूं, but 3 RC passages, 12 questions. मजेदार questions. जैसे वो मूंगफली भुनी हुई खाने में हल्का हल्का सॉल्ट डाल के और खाने में जो मजा आता है ना, ऑन अ कोल्ड नाइट, सामने में आग जल रही है, आप आग ताप रहे हो, मूंगफली खा रहे हो, कड़ाके की ठंड टाइप्स हो रही है, आपने ब्लैंकेट या स्वेटर पहन रखा है, वो मजा जो आता है ना, वो आज आपको क्वेश्चंस में आने वाला है. कैसी एनालॉजी दी है मैंने, आप भी सोच रहे होगे कहां से ऐसी एनालॉजी लेके आती है. बस यूं ही है. चलिए गाइस, शुरू करते हैं. इफ ऑल दिस इज क्लियर, व्हाटएवर आई स्पोक सो फार, वैसे तो मैं बहुत कुछ रामबल करती रहती हूँ, आपको भी पता है, बट अगर ये सारी चीजें क्लियर हैं, लेट्स रोल. VARC इज लव. कोई भी मेरा स्टूडेंट ये नहीं कहना चाहिए कि भाई सब सारे सेक्शंस हो रहे हैं, QA हो रहा है, DILR हो रहा है, VARC तो हो ही नहीं रहा है. सो मैं कोशिश करती रहती हूँ रोज कि किसी ना किसी तरह से आपके दिल में वो मोहब्बत जगा दूं. किसके लिए? VARC के लिए. मेरे लिए तो है ही वो मोहब्बत, मैं जानती हूँ. यू गाइज लव मी एंड आई लव यू टू. ओके स्वीट हार्ट्स, चले काम शुरू करते हैं, श्री गणेश करते हैं. राइट एवरीबडी, हिस्ट्री बिफोर, नो हिस्ट्री, ओ माई गॉड, मारिस एंड सागर, वेट फॉर व्हाट आई हैव ब्रॉट फॉर यू. हिस्ट्री इतना प्यारा होता है अगर आप सही हिस्ट्री उठा के पढ़ो तो. ओके चलो, बिफोर वी स्टार्ट, there is no rebus today. Rebus तो मेरा वो 300 questions countdown वाले series के लिए है reserved. This is just a fun question for you all before we start with RCs. The only English word that ends with empty, बताओ मुझे, कौन बता सकता ऑडियंस में? बोलो प्यारे बच्चों, all my darlings. इंडिया के मैच वाले दिन क्लास क्यों हो रहा? तो आप बोलो मैच कैंसिल करेंगे. मैं अपनी क्लास तो नहीं कैंसिल कर रही मुदत, एंड माई क्लास इज मोर इंपॉर्टेंट देन द मैच. यू हैड बेटर गेट दैट क्लियर. एम्प्टी एंड्स विथ, एम्प्टी बोला मैंने, एंड्स विथ. No, that's exempt, PT. Prompt, हाँ, MT नहीं होता है, MPT होता है. Yes, Krishna, you got it. Ritesh and Krishna got it. Sia got it. Very good. DREAMT. Very nice. बहुत इंटेलिजेंट लोग हैं ऑडियंस में. हाँ खुशी, गूगल कर लिया ना तूने ड्रेम्ट और अनड्रेम्ट? चलिए everybody, let's roll. Now I'm taking you back to this slide for a quick discussion on these genre. Humanities includes all three: philosophy, psychology, sociology. Sociology is what? Sociology is anything that is talking about human beings' connection with the society, with others, how you live in relation to what others do, what others think, what others feel. So if we say democracy, that is politics. But if we say relational democracy, or if we say democracy is not absolute, my freedom stops where your freedom starts, right? That becomes sociology, political sociology. You get it? So sociology is दूसरे से connection में society, clans, indigenous tribes, language का भी हो सकता है sociology, the way people speak in context with other languages, right? Psychology is what? दिमाग हिल गया, येड़ा हो गया, schizophrenia, hallucinations हो रहे हैं, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, split personality. So इस तरह की चीजें जो है psychology. Psychology is anything and everything to do with the mind. इसमें तो philosophy बार बार घुसता है. Okay, then we have got अच्छा philosophy. Philosophy की तो क्या ही बात बताऊं, आपको अच्छे से पता है philosophy क्या होता है, right? Science is mostly data-based passage. It can be related to an animal, वो biology हो गया आपका, right? It can be related to your quantum physics. It can be related to metaphysics. Metaphysics is some things that we don't understand. Okay? It can be any types, but science is mostly data-based. भगवान बचाए हम सबको, वो ना दे उस दिन हमको science and philosophy. You know, बहुत गंदा हो जाता है science and philosophy. Sectionals और mocks में आपको मिल रहे हैं scientific philosophy भर भर के. I really hope we don't get it. Okay, arts and literature. Arts and literature is what? Arts क्या होता है? आपका Renaissance period था, है ना? When there was a revival of arts. Then you have got these museums. Museums में the passage can talk about how museums filter what has to be presented to the people, right? Arts में ये भी बात की जा सकती है how museums are regurgitating, throwing out stuff, sending them back to their parent countries. ये CAT में आया है हाल फिलहाल में एक passage. Literature, it can be a book review. Okay, mostly CAT gives you a book review. All right. Then we have economics, demand, supply, fala, ala, bala, GDP के shortcomings, right? Economics में again there can be an angle. Let's say he's talking about mercantilism, so he can argue against mercantilism, he can argue for mercantilism. Economics आपको generally पता है. History, अभी दो दिखाने वाली हूँ मैं आपको ये history के passages, right? And then AI and technology, that is very much trending these days. So आप ये लेके चलो, मतलब gut feeling है मेरी ये. One animal, अब ये कौन सा sitting में आएगा I don't know, ठीक है? One history, one philosophy, sociology कुछ ऐसा, right? And one tech. ये तो लेके चलो आपकी ये आना है. इसके अलावा कुछ भी आ सकता है. I have no idea, but then I'm placing my bets on these four. All right, everybody? Cool? Manju, when I crack jokes, I will crack in Hindi. You cannot stop me from talking in my national language. I am teaching in English over here. This is a VRC class and you can check my sessions. Most of my sessions, 98% are in English, but whenever we have to go on a friendly vibe or crack a joke, it will be in Hindi, because then we get the feeling. Nobody can stop me from that. All right, and please stop spamming. If you don't like the session, you're welcome to leave. Okay, everybody, and don't say we don't understand. You don't understand. Rest everybody is comfortable with a little bit of English somewhere here and there. All right, yes, Manju Thomas. So most of my stuff and the teaching part is completely in English. You should not object to minor things, like here and then you start resisting and you start objecting. That's not the way you should sit in a class. All right, everybody, come on, chalo. Now, all of us, we are going to start now. We are done with this. This is your first passage. Manju and Code Animate and Astitva and Yash and everybody. The first passage is on Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. How many of you have heard about Jekyll and Hyde? Come on, Manju and Krishna and Piyush and Maris and Sagar. I love you guys, loads and loads, but we need to go down and do this passage. So everybody now please focus, roll up your sleeves, and I do not want any more indiscipline in the class. Let's focus here. Rigank. You have not heard of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, Arithro? Okay, Arithro has heard. All right. Split personalities. Today you are going to read on that. Ria and Kapil and everybody. Khushi, Astha. Split. Okay. There is a movie also on that. So your reading topic for today is that. If you want, you can just go and watch a video on that just to help, just to understand better. Yes, Mansi, Piyush, Sudeep, Ishita. Yo. So Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Yes, my sheet, my concept list. This proves that guys have not done any reading from the lists. I have given on that Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, that is associated with split personality. Right, Tanushka and Sukalpa? Oh, by the way, congrats everybody. Ask me for what? Only after that will I give you the answer. Say, guess. What? My favorite got the national award. In fact, our favorite got the national award. How many of you read about that? Haha. Who? Yes. Oh yes, SRK. Arun, we are starting now. Come on. So, this passage is on Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. What was this? In case you have done a little bit of reading, external reading on this, it will help you like crazy. Because you would not need to read the whole passage, Arun and Manju. You just need to skim. You need to read the first para and you will understand what the main idea is. Then you can skim on fourth gear. Okay, cruise along. So, Jekyll and Hyde. Dr. Jekyll was somebody who did one experiment and he created Hyde. Okay, he created Hyde for something. I'm not going to explain everything in detail because then it will spoil the fun of the passage. So I'm going to take you to the passage and you have to use your brains to understand why Hyde was created. Jekyll created Hyde and later Hyde started behaving like a monster. Alright, so we have this split personality thing. Let's say there is a person, in Hindi we call it na pal mein tola, pal mein masha. So somebody who has an erratic personality, erratic mood, somebody who keeps changing like the monsoon. That is Jekyll and Hyde. Somebody, suddenly he is nice and kind and then the next moment he is as big as a monster. Alright, so this is the passage. How many paragraphs? We assess quickly. 4 and 1, 5 paragraphs, right? Even in the end, I can see Jekyll and Hyde. So yes, this is the hero, but what is the angle? We need to find that out. Okay, what do the questions look like? Come on everybody, have fun with the questions. बहुत ही प्यार से डाले गए हैं ये क्वेश्चंस. Come on. Which of the following best captures the central argument of the passage? Main idea, right? From the third para. So this is para specific. What do you say, Arun? It can be inferred that Jekyll's loss of control over Hyde illustrates what? Second, in the third para, we understand that Jekyll started losing control over Hyde, right? And then, which of the following, if true, would strengthen? So this is CR, strengthen, right guys? Have fun with these CR questions. You have to crack the code for CR questions because in the exam you're likely to get this kind. So you have to be able to do it. Alright? And the last question of this passage. Which contemporary situation closely mirrors? What type of question is this? Application question. Right? How do we know it's an application question? Kapil and Vedika and Chirag and Sagar. A person, a scientist, a community, an executive. CR is critical reasoning. Astha, CR is critical reasoning. It surprises me that you're preparing for CAT 25 and till now you don't know what CR is. RC, CR, PJ, this is the code word. Yes. Okay, Astha and everybody. Mansi, where are you? Piyush, CR is class representative, yes. Now, what type of passage is this? Is this data-based? No, it is not. No. This does not have facts and all, like, it has dense philosophy connected with psychology. He did an experiment and then what happened? What was the outcome? Alright, so we understand this. Right? Now I'm giving you time. Get started with the reading. 60 seconds. Come on, guys. When you're done, please let me know. Good, Vasant. Please read this paragraph very carefully and the first 2 lines and skim a little bit. This is skimming. Arun, are you done? Krisha. Very good. Next. 60 seconds. Jia and Ria and Sia and Sudeep. Done? Wow. The last para is absolutely important. Please scan carefully. It's a short para. You can read it. Are we done? Kushagra. I'll take up your doubts in the end. Kushagra Tripathi, do not worry, please. Okay. No more reading time. Finished. I need to know from you all a few things before we roll over to the questions. Sagar and Piyush and Arithro. Yes. Hero. What is being discussed? Maulik, I gave you 60 seconds for every slide. For the last para, 30 seconds. This is my duty, Maulik, to push you guys to read a little fast. Otherwise, later on the D-Day, you'll keep reading it. And then you'll come back and say, I couldn't read in time. Prachi, you have to practice, right? This is not a basic course in which I'm going to give you 3 minutes for the passage. Jekyll and Hyde. But what else? Vidit, I love that. Vidit Grover, well done. I'll take you over to this now, everybody. Case of This has often been celebrated as a classic of Gothic suspense. It is a novel, right? You agree with me? Yes, Ayushi Sharma, very good. Come on guys, participate in this. Yes, like Aparichit, exactly like the movie, yes. It's a novel that is being discussed, correct? Agree with me? Yes, Arithro, Kamal. So, look here now. Celebrated as this, but it's deeper, but penetrating psychological insight. It has some kind of psychological insight, and then you read this para. You can give about 40 seconds to this para and then quickly finish this para in 20 seconds by just reading the top 2 lines and skimming a little bit. Right? So, what is the main idea over here? I'm going to show you the important pockets. Okay? Just so that you get good revision and like you will be absolutely able to handle your passage. Freud formalized, the novella anticipates modern ideas, divided self, right? Consumed by a longing to isolate the opposing elements. Oh, he was a respectable gentleman. He was a doctor, Dr. Jekyll. So he was a respectable gentleman and he had to abide by the rules of the society. But then there was his inner self that wanted to break free. The inner self wanted to kind of just go against the rules, right? Moral codes and the hidden self that craves this. Look at these 2 lines. His creation of Hyde, a being unbothered about social rules, is a scientific experiment and a metaphor for what? Chirag? Human struggle to reconcile competing drives. Good, bad. Nice, bad. Acha, bura. Sharif, Battamiz, as types. Clear? Done? Second paragraph, first 2 lines give you this. Placed immense value on outward propriety, impeccable facade, okay. Refuses to cast, okay. Not very important, that paragraph. Then, experiment. Remember there's a question related to the third para. Loss of control over Hyde. He created Hyde. एक वो था ना कुछ पता नहीं robot somebody had created in Hindi movies. Chitti, Vitti, I don't remember exactly which one it was. But somebody had created a robot and then Sifra wala nahi. Teri baaton mein aisa uljha jiya, not that. But there was a movie in which he had created a robot and then the robot started revolting against the owner. Yeah, loss of control. So look at this. Loss of control. There's this question connected with this. Now this is so important, Tejaswini, this para. What is its implication to modern psychology? Find striking parallels in this Victorian fable. So the implication is here, right? And then the last para. The last para gives you kind of summing up. In this sense, functions less, not this, right? More as what? This is important. Cautionary allegory of psychological integration, right? Allegory is what? A moral to a story using some other like creatures, maybe animals or something, okay? Stevenson implies that wholeness requires acknowledging the shadow within. We all have a shadow within us. This is what he says. In this last paragraph, if you're not able to infer, it will be disastrous. So he implies that wholeness requires acknowledging the shadow within. We all have a shadow within. First acknowledge it, that I'm a human being. I have that dark side. Maybe not 50 shades of grey, but maybe 1 or 2 shades of grey are there because I'm a human being. Alright. Denial, oh no, I am a prude, I'm absolutely perfect, I never go wrong. This denial, whether personal or societal, strengthens the forces it seeks to repress. I'm trying to repress the force within me by acting like a prude, and this goes against me. Right? Jekyll's demise is thus not merely a tale of this, not this, but a parable of the dangers of moral this. Finished. Done? Everybody done? Sorted? Are we ready to go to the questions? Come on guys, 4 questions. I'm telling you all 4 on a scale of 0 to 10. The doability of these 4 questions is an absolute 7. And you can do all these 4 questions. If your main idea is clear, your flow is clear, and you can eliminate. Alright? Chaliye, question 1. Save your answers. We are going to check the answers, all the 4 answers after we are done with the questions. No problem, come on. I'll take you back for this, but first read the options, try to eliminate something. Ritesh, that happens with practice. Remember, it's a main idea question. So it cannot be narrow. It cannot be broad. You get the point? Neither narrow nor broad. I'll take you back. Main idea. First para, last para. Come on everybody, you can do it. Kamal Sharma, Kushagra. First para done, last para. Done. I love the confidence. Check now. Eliminate. You have to eliminate, Shivangi. Do not play the game by any other method, by any other rule. Save your answer. Okay. Next. Question 2. So we are done with this. Come on, everybody. Third para. Yeah? Arun, where are you? I can't see you. Archie. Jekyll's loss of control illustrates what? Go on. This is the third para. Yashika Madan, the first para is to be read, the last para is to be read. Then the other paragraphs, you're supposed to read the first 2 lines and skim the remaining portion. Skimming is vertical reading. And this you will get with practice. It can't happen overnight. Good. Arun, did you get the answer to the first question? Have you noted it down? Arun KK. Fahim Abdullah, you seem very confident. Shivangi, you too. Be careful. This is a tricky question. I'm taking you back, Arun and Sudeep, a second time. Yes, Vedika, I always show a second time. Done? Okay. Arun, do you have your answer for this? Vedika, what about you? Done. Kamal. Okay. Next. This one, later. Fine. Okay. This one we are going to do first. This is so good. Final paragraph, it says. Right? Vedika, Keshav? Final para most closely mirrors or gives you an analogy of the psychological lesson that is given in the final para. Come on. Ravi, this is not a basic class. Please try to understand this. This is pre-crash course. Pre-crash course means just 2 months are left. We cannot be sitting with the passage, not understanding नहीं वैसा हो सकता है. Come on guys. एग्जाम में कैसे होगा रवि फिर? यही स्पीड मेंटेन करनी है और मैं नहीं पुश करूंगी तो कौन पुश करेगा आपको फिर? Come on guys, Kushagra, Maris, Sagar. I'll take you back one more time. You know the drill. We go back again. Mansi and Tiger Woods, Sukalpa. Kamal, your answer is A. Stick to that. I'm left with 2 choices. How come you guys are left with only one? Over smart हो तुम लोग. बिल्कुल कोई time taking question नहीं था कुशाग्र related to the last para and I had already explained the para to you. फिर कैसे ये वो है time taking? Yes, Vedika. That was my elimination also. Are we done with this? Finished. Manya. Now, the last one. Come on, everybody. Strengthen the author's comparison between this novel and modern psychological theory. Right? Modern psychological theory and the novel. I'll take you back. This, check this out. In every para, the same thing is being talked about. Same. This one, sorry. Process of elimination. Can I have some answers please for this one? Ritesh, Tiger Woods, Astha. Okay, I can see there are 2 Arithros in the audience. One is Arithra and the other is Arithro. Okay. We are done with all the 4 questions. I'm going to show you all the 4 questions again in the right sequence. Mark your answers please and then get ready for the disclosure. Keshav, Jahan, Richard, Milan, Pihu. Come on dudes. Keep the tempo high. CBBD, Richard, okay. Second one. Third. Ha Krisha, ha. Yes Sudeep, back to question 4. Guys, be patient. Sudeep wants to take a look again at question 4. And we are done. Are you ready for the answers? Ready, 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 ready. I can see the sequence. CBBA, CBBD, all right. Vedika, Chale? Yay! Let's clap for us. Yay. Vasant, amazing. Very good, guys, very good. Arun, I want to know your score. Aritra, I want to know your score. And Jia Asthana, okay, yours is 3. Okay. Good, Yash Amonkar. 3 upon 3 is brilliant. Jagjeet, okay. Deepak. Milind, wow. Aren't you proud of yourself? All right. Many people made a mistake in question number 4. Nidhi, why 2 upon 4? Zaid Ali, only 1? No, not done. Sagar, I'm proud of you. Sanjana, alright. So, let me mark the answers first. C, B, B, D. Aritra, A-R-I-T-R-A, went with A in this, I noticed. Okay. Psychological lesson in the final paragraph. Kushagra and Mrigank. The final para says what? मछली बाजार मत बनाओ सब लोग सुकून से बैठो डिसिप्लिन मेंटेन करो चलो functions less as this horror story. It's not a horror story, more as what? Cautionary allegory. Cautionary, do you see? Warning. Okay, with examples he's giving us a warning. Psychological integration. Stevenson implies what? Wholeness. If I want to be a whole person, acknowledging the shadow within me, the shades of grey within me. Alright. Denial strengthens the forces. मैं अपने अंदर के दैत्य क्या बोलते हैं डेविल को suppress करना चाह रही हूँ, and that devil comes out with a bang, right? Seeks to repress. Jekyll's demise is not merely a this but moral absolutism in the face of human complexity. Moral absolutism is what? We try to be absolutely moral, 100% pure, 100% conscientious. मैं नहीं करती हूँ कोशिश, पर कई लोग करते हैं. So people try to be that in the face of human complexity. They forget that human beings are complex creatures. So nobody can be a perfect 100 upon 100 moral person. Got it? This is what the message over here was. Now if I take you back to the question, let's eliminate. Okay, answer was this. Let's eliminate. A person accepts both their ambition and their fear of failure as part of their identity, using each to guide balanced decisions. Okay, each to guide balanced decisions. Don't you think this is giving you a very positive tone? I was left with A and D, but a scientist develops a pill to permanently remove all aggressive tendencies from the brain. Is that the message that remove all aggressive tendencies? No, accept everything within you. Don't be in denial. Accept it, that there is a devil lurking somewhere in the shadows within you. Alright, so this is out. A community enforces harsh penalties for any display of anger. Why? He has said accept it. You may have anger issues, you may have jealousy, you may have some kind of other feelings, other emotions, negative feelings. Accept it. Right? Eliminating, you can't eliminate. That's what he says. So it was between A and D. Now, those of you who marked D are doing it the wrong way. You are supposed to look at the difference between the two. What is the difference, PU? The difference is what? Mania? The difference is what? An executive hides every sign of anxiety to maintain a flawless public image. He does this. He tries to do this like the perfectly moral person, eventually suffering panic attacks. That has repercussions. That attacks him back. That is negative for him because he tries to repress those feelings. So the paragraph says, do not repress, right? Here it's talking about ambition, failure. No, it is mainly about your emotions and about repressing. So this is much better. You got it? No, A does not apply to that. A is ambition and failure, each to guide balanced decisions. Oh, everything is going good, everything is going hunky-dory in life. No, that tone is not there. Yeah? Very good, Shubhadeep. That's brilliant. Clear? Any other doubt in questions 1, 2 and 3? People. केशव, उस दिन भी सोचकर नहीं मार्क करोगे तो फिर भगवान भरोसे हैं आप तो. Got it, Vishu? Piyu? पीयूष तू सुपरमैन है ना, बैटमैन है. फर्स्ट पार्ट पढ़ा, पढ़ के एलिमिनेट कर दिया, उल्टा दिया है. अच्छा. 3, Shamragang. Then, author's comparison. What does he say, Mrigank? The comparison between this and modern psychological theory. It says clearly here, repressed. Same thing he is discussing. Disguised or destructive forms, it comes back. What was your answer in this, Mrigank? Solitude, अभी जब मैं explain कर रही थी, A, why not A? Where were your ears? Recording सुनो अब आप. So, contemporary dual processes, interplay between this. And if you try to repress it, by attempting to purify himself, Mrigank, he sets the stage for the chaos. Do you see this? पूरे में तो वही बात हुई है, Mrigank. This return, repressed drives return in destructive forms. If you try to purify yourself, you set the stage for the very chaos that you're trying to suppress. Got it? This is the comparison. So here, a new study shows that attempts to suppress thoughts often lead to a rebound, return, increase in those thoughts. Yeah? Done. Chaliye, shall we go over to the next passage? Sudeep? Yes, Sneha, it was a lovely passage. The topic was so enigmatic. जैद अली, तू अब जाग रहा है और मेरे से ये क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा है 2 months में हो जाएगा. सलाद काटना है ना, ये 2 minute में हो जाएगा, 2 महीने में हो जाएगा. Mania, first question, sure, hang in there guys. Central argument, Mania, what was your answer? Enigmatic नहीं है यश, enigmatic, E-N-I, enigmatic means deep, mysterious. कृष्णा, जल्दी ही तो नहीं हो सकता ना, क्योंकि मैं कछुआ हूं. हाँ, Mania, Sneha, yes, the answer was C. I need to understand what Mania marked. You couldn't identify the main idea? Okay, I'll show you, Mania. Hang in there. Central argument is main idea. Stevenson warns against scientific arrogance by showing how experiments. Is the passage about experiments? This option is saying how experiments can unleash monsters. The passage was on the novel. The passage was on split personality. It wasn't about how experiments can unleash. Experiment was given as a supporting idea. Mania, you're getting the point? Just supporting the main idea. So this is narrow. Out. Victorian society's repressive morality. 1 para. Very narrow. Okay? Then, Jekyll's tragedy lies in his failure to strengthen his rational will against his darker side. Or this, The novella anticipates, novella is a short novel, it anticipates what modern psychology connected with that by revealing what? Futility. Futility is not extreme over here because that's what he says in the end. Do not separate moral and immoral impulses. Why? Because we get it here. Here. Creation of this, a being unbothered by this, scientific experiment and a metaphor for human struggle to reconcile competing drives. This line is exactly corresponding with this. Futility of separating moral and immoral impulses. Do you get it, Mania, now? आर्यन, इफ यू इन अ हरी, कहीं की ट्रेन पकड़नी है, फ्लाइट पकड़नी है, आप क्लास छोड़ के जा सकते हो। आगे हम तब बढ़ेंगे जब मैं डिसाइड करूंगी। मानिया का डाउट भी इंपॉर्टेंट है, ठीक है? सो इफ आई एम आंसरिंग एनीबॉडीज डाउट, द अदर्स हैड बेटर बी पेशेंट, अदरवाइज प्लीज लीव द क्लास। गॉट इट मानिया? आई एम हैप्पी। So now you understand how to take out the main idea, right? Next passage में अगर कभी ऐसा होगा question मानिया, please try to take out the main idea the way I have shown you. ठीक है? चलिए. All right. A reminder, 2025 का अपना crash course price drop. Okay? पैसे बचाने हैं, बचा लो अभी। और जैद अली, आपने ही बोला मुझे कि 2 महीने में हो जाएगा, ज्वाइन करो इससे, शायद कुछ भला हो जाए आपका। ओके, ऑल राइट, चलिए। नाउ फ्रेंच रेवोल्यूशन, फर्स्ट पैरा, सेकेंड, थर्ड, दिस इज अगेन ऑन हिस्ट्री, फोर्थ, 5, राइट, 5 पैराज। लेट्स चेक द क्वेश्चंस। The description of the Estates General in the second para. Para, specific, inference. Right? Okay. Next. Sneha Malhotra. I have attempted this passage. कैसे भाई? Fresh बनाया है मैंने थोड़ी देर पहले. The author's account of the revolution suggests, the revolution suggests infer. Okay, next. The discussion of women and enslaved populations primarily serves to highlight theory, example. Why is he giving the example of women and enslaved populations? Okay, we need to go to this point, specific and inference, right? Which of the following contemporary scenarios would best illustrate? So this is an application question. How do we know this? Yash, a movement, a mass, a political reform, a protest. Got it? All the 4 questions look brilliant to me. ठीक है? चलिए, let's go back. 60 seconds, because this is the first para, you get the main idea. Go on. You're familiar with the topic, that's brilliant. Yes, yes. Come on, Sneha, अरे throw. Second slide, 60 seconds, you have to skim. Done, Sudeep. The last slide. 60 seconds. You shouldn't be taking so much time, but still चलो अभी थोड़ा बहुत दे दे रही हूँ मैं. Actually, you should take only 40 for this. In this, I'm not going to explain the last para. You will first do the questions. The main points ज़्यादा ली. First para, last para पढ़ना होता है पूरी तरह से. Done. I'm showing you the passage once again. Quickly do what is where. What is the main idea? And what is mentioned where? French Revolution, American Revolution, okay? Something, fiscal burden, okay? Monarchy, privilege, privileged classes, third estate, National Assembly, okay? You have to get the main idea clear. Without that, you're going to get your answers wrong. Okay? Now, can we move over to the questions? Aryan and Sudeep and Saurabh, the first one. Estates General, second para. Go back. This is the first one. So the second is this here. Come on, guys. One more time, I take you back. Astha, save your answer. Good girl. Done? Next. Account of the revolution suggests that. Okay. So, you need to go back to the portion where revolution was given. Capital R, revolution, right? Just look it up. Reign of terror. Revolution is here, and then the last para also. And then here. Done. This much of reading is enough for the first round of elimination. Come on. process of elimination, okay? You want to go back one more time? Sure. Not merely a struggle over political power. So what was it? Contest over the meaning of citizenship and human rights. Okay. Yes, Tarun, back to this. All right. People are coming up with the answers. How confident. Nice. And we are done. Manya, can I move on to the next one? Question 3. Shukar karo, in this we don't have any critical reasoning. Women and enslaved populations. Why? You have to look for that portion. Tell me guys, which para? Fourth. Really, Tarun? This is the fourth. This is fifth. Done. Quick reading, quick elimination. Nilambujam. Complete success, hypocrisy, tension, fact. I'll take you back. Deepak, Vedika. Okay, back. Good, Asta Maurya. I like the way you're eliminating. Very good. Done. And the last question. Come on, everybody. You can do this. First, you need to go back and read the portion in order to come up with an analogy. Okay? So I'll take you back to the last paragraph. He says, final paragraph here. Okay? Let's see if we can get this one. Done? Okay. I'll show you the questions once again in the right sequence. Mark your answers and then we check the answers. Cool? Come on, Arithro and Neelambujam and Deepak and Tejaswini. Number 1. Mrigank, where are you? Aryan, where are you? Number 2. Riya, Kamal. Yes, Sudeep. Number 3. Number 4. Done. Okay? Hold your breath. Well done. So many of you got this. You guys deserve a standing ovation, actually, but don't become complacent, please. Doing very well, but okay. Keep working, keep pushing further. Good, very good. Yes, I'm going to take you back. Vishu wants 4th one. Vishu, this says revolution's pattern of fulfilled and betrayed. Fulfilled, successful. Betrayed, unsuccessful. Right? Fulfilled and betrayed emotions. Correct? Violence, instability, bourgeois capitalism failed, okay. Fulfilled and successful, fulfilled and betrayed. Here it's given. So Vishu, we need to read this portion first. By the time Napoleon seized power, the revolution had both fulfilled and betrayed its ambitions. A little successful, a little not successful. Feudal privilege, okay, was dismantled, broken down. The zamindari and the hierarchy, tier system. The language of right spread across Europe. Okay, so this was good. But the path to these outcomes was marked by violence and this. Bad things happened. Concentration of new forms of authority. So they tried to disrupt these things and eventually what happened? Some new forms of authority came up. They tried to dismantle the government. New forms of authority came up. Right? So historians continue to debate whether the revolution was successful or not. Bourgeois capitalism. Triumph of bourgeois capitalism. Middle class capitalism. Maybe the revolution was successful in that way. It was successful for them. A failed experiment in radical democracy. People were trying to bring about a big change, but then it failed completely. Maybe. So this is what they keep debating. Right? So I take you back to this. Okay? And here he says, which one? A mass uprising that ends monarchy, proclaims rights, okay, successful, but eventually results in what? Centralized authoritarian government. So this shows both the sides, successful and unsuccessful. Clear? Tanvi, this question, it was moderate to difficult. Is it done? Barkha, question 1. Yes, you can ask me your doubts, guys. Estates General. French nobility's actions. Okay. So, we'll go back to Estates General, Barkha. We have it here. 3rd para. Ironically, it was the privileged classes who first pried open the political order they sought to defend. The rich classes. Alarmed by new royal taxes, the nobility, earls, dukes, jo hote hai na, demanded the summoning of the Estates General. What was the Estates General? A representative body that had not convened for generations. Oh, suddenly these people wanted the Estates General to come forward and be convened. For generations, they had forgotten all about it. Intended as a mechanism to safeguard aristocratic privilege. Aristocratic is nobility. This move backfired when the Third Estate, representing commoners, common people came, asserted its authority by declaring, okay, there was a clash, right? So I take you back to this. Question 1. Implies the French nobility's actions what? Revealed a genuine desire? Out. Reflected a coordinated attempt to abolish monarchy through legal channels? Abolish monarchy? Out. Demonstrated that the monarchy had already lost control over the legislative process. Even if you are left with B and D, look at B. What is B saying? Inadvertently, unknowingly, unwittingly created the political opening that allowed revolutionary demands to escalate. Political opening is your chance, your window. Okay, look here. Royal taxes. Nobility demanded this, intended as a mechanism. Its actual intention was this, but what did it do? It backfired, right? And then, ye. Correct? So we are discussing French something, that's why it's bread riots in Paris. Isko aap bread rotis mat pad lena in Paris. Okay? So once the doors of political contest were opened, do you see this? Vishu and everybody else, Mansi? Events soon outran the intentions of their instigators. They had started it with some intention, something else happened, it backfired, that's what he said. Okay, so question 1 done. Tell me more. Atufa, for question 1, why not D? Monarchy had already lost control, because monarchy had lost control is not given there. French nobility's actions did what? The French nobility, listen Atulya, the French nobility called for estates general. Please listen to me. The French nobility demanded, the nobility, this was the French nobility. It demanded what? Bring us estates general that has been sleeping for so many years, so many generations. Right? So the French nobility wanted to bring this back for what? To safeguard their privilege. Apna privilege. It backfired. Why did it backfire? Because commoners came up and they asserted. Okay, so what happened? It widened into a struggle. Riots started happening. So doors of political contest were opened. Where does it say that monarchy completely had lost control? Abolish monarchy. Yeah, monarchy had lost control. No, so this is much better. And this was all about rephrasing inadvertently, unknowingly, unwittingly. Political opening, the first line of the next para. Revolutionary demands. People started revolting, so the demands started escalating. Yeah, is it clear? Account of the revolution. Question 2. Tarun, this is for you. Revolutionary ideals can be both universal in rhetoric and selective in practice, because it says here, Tarun, not merely this, contest over this, not just this but this, not just this but this. So if we go with this paragraph, you see here the others are getting eliminated. Alright? Good. Chalo, over to the last passage. Everybody. Asthana, Arithro, Tiger Woods. Now this passage that I'm bringing up will seem a little familiar. Okay? For those of you who have been doing RC of the day on FB. But still, it's my request, please do this passage with me, because when I had posted it on FB, I had marked it on my repository that this should be done someday for my students. Okay, so I have taken that today. Adolf Hitler. Okay, something to do with history. Come on, guys. Let's check this out. Everybody, chalo, back to discipline now. Amit, if you forget that way, that means you need more reading practice. बिल्कुल भी यहाँ पे reading के नाम पे कुछ नहीं है. Yes. First para, second para, third para, fourth, fifth. Sagar, you are still there in the class or you have left? Yes, Arithro, this I had really marked because I wanted to do it someday with you guys. Okay, 5 paras. Something about Adolf Hitler, Sudeep, 1930s. Okay, something German, something, right? चुप हो जा तू यश. As German armies, okay, Nazi ideology, internal logic. अभी पढ़ने का तो टाइम आया भी नहीं है. किस तरह का स्टूडेंट है जिसको यही नहीं पता है क्या मेरा ड्रिल क्या है, मैं किस तरह से करवाती हूँ. पता नहीं कैसा स्टूडेंट है, क्यों बैठता है ये जब इसको फॉलो नहीं करना है कुछ भी. तो most precisely encapsulates the overarching argument of the passage. This is main idea, right? Okay, done. Next, second para, para specific inference. ये crystalline chaktak whatever was significant because. Okay, next, fourth para, para specific. Nazi ideology justified mass extermination. How? And then false except. False, false, false. You're looking for one true. Done? Chaliye. 60 seconds. Go on. Get started. The second para is talking about attacks. In case you don't know the meaning of pogrom and you start thinking that this is a typo, no, it's not program, it's pogrom. Okay, so pogrom is what? Pogrom is mass killing, genocide, coordinated pogrom. Okay, no longer was there something cool. So this para is talking about the violence, the attacks. क्या नाम है यार? Einsatzgruppen, Gruppen. Eugenetic नहीं, eugenics. Yeah, right. My attention goes to this. Yeah, done. And the last para. Read carefully. Bureaucrats, engineers, doctors, and soldiers stood indicted not as moral deviants alone, but as efficient operators of a murderous system. I'm not explaining the lines. The moral lesson seemed clear. There's a colon here. Okay, done. Yes, Aritro. Once again, back. What is where? Come on, everybody. What is where? So many names, so many different paragraphs, different themes, but connected to the main idea. Question 1. We always start with main idea. Come on, guys. Johann Thomas, for reading By November, you have to master it in such a way that you take only 90 seconds for reading and then 2 minutes per question. This is how we divide it. Okay? Chalo guys. I'll take you back. Main idea, first para, last para. You can do it, guys. Mania, are you there? I want you to do this. Mania, just a little bit of vocabulary, just ittusa, and you will get it from here. Take the keywords. Somebody eliminated D. Why did you eliminate D? I need the reason. Even I will eliminate D, but why? No, there is something over here that doesn't go with the tone of the passage. Yes, Tejaswini, good. But isn't the passage about World War II? Yes, Deepak, good. It's narrow, focuses completely on World War II, yes. Inadvertently, that means, unknowingly, unwittingly, galti se ho gaya types. Facilitated mass atrocities, highlighted by anti-Semitism. Anti-Semitism I have given on my reading list. Nazism is given there. All these words are there on the reading list. So anti-Semitism is what? Against the Jews. Right, Sudeep? Yes, with it. So this we can eliminate. The others are there. You decide what your answer is and then I take you over to the second question. Are we done with this, Javano? Keep the Josh high, please. Yay? Perfect. Chale? Deepak, Shravan, Tejaswini? Okay. Chaliye. Even if you remember your answer from FBRC, I'm telling you, go with conviction. You should have that confidence. Yes, this eliminated, so this is my answer. Why? Because I have learned with Shabana ma'am. Yes, and we have to be confident about our answers. At least 10 questions may, 8 questions we have to be confident. Yeah, next one. Crystal and nudged, chacked was significant. Go back and read it. Yes, Mansi Maheshwari, go on. Done. This much reading is enough, Kushagra and Mansi. Yes, options. I'll take you back one more time. Look at the keywords, man. This is so cool. Just a little bit of vocabulary helps you so much in such questions. One more time, I'll take you back. Deepak, why are you so confident about A? Can you give me one reason? कोई ऐसा word that you like? In this para, there is a question pocket. Not this, but that. I have told you this earlier when you are reading your para, when you're looking for an answer, in case you come across a question pocket or such a technique, please take that along. So I see here no longer was this. It had this. Alright, Fahim Abdullah? Question 2. How many of you have the answer to question 2? Yes, Deepak. Semantic nahi hai. Semantic is something to do with language, Astha. This is Semitic. Semitic is Jews. Done? Locked. Okay, Vidit Grover. Yes. The penultimate question of the day. Sweethearts, come on, you can do it. Fourth para. Nazi ideology justified by doing what? Reframing, depicting, conflating, invoking. Fourth para. Nazi ideology. Go back. This. Do you see this, the portion in inverted? Final solution. Oh, some hint of sarcasm, right? Well born. Perfect. Options, please. And I want all my students to be confident, super confident of the answer. This is a tricky one, so be careful. So Ayushman Biswal, what's your answer? Take you back one more time so that you can be doubly sure. Ria, okay. Astha, I love the confidence that you guys are oozing out here. Guys, if you're left with two options, just take one and prove. Take one and prove. That's it. It's so simple. थोड़ी vocab होनी चाहिए, vocab नहीं है तो खेल नहीं खेल सकते हो आप. Are we done? Ritesh, okay. A and D, but you're going with A. Yes, Astha Maurya. As I said, if vocab is weak, you won't be able to understand like even a bit of it. Done. This was question of the day. If you can get this one, hats off. Alright, the last one. False except. So in three options, you're looking for traps, Astha. Do not jump back to the passage. First look at the options and then look out for traps. Then go and prove something that is easily provable. You can check Nuremberg laws, Einsatzgruppen. You need to go back for this, people. Remember, you're looking for one true. The true one should sound a little balanced. What do you say? Nuremberg laws. If you want, you have to go back and prove. देखो Nuremberg trials are here. You can check this. What's the option saying? Portrayed Nazi perpetrators as sociopath outliers. Okay. Trials checked. Just see if you have got Nuremberg laws anywhere. Einsatzgruppen is here. You can check this maybe. Composed exclusively of foreign mercenaries. Okay. Nuremberg laws. What does it say about Nuremberg laws? Were repealed within a year due to internal dissent. Are we done? Yashamonkar, be confident of your answer. Give it a shot. Tejaswini, what's your answer? Deepak, you're going with D, okay? With it, okay. I'll show you all the 4 questions once again in the proper sequence. Chaliye. Kushagra, Jia, Atufa Kareem, stay back. Once the questions are done, I need to talk to you. Okay? Astha, stay back. I need to talk to you. Mansi, stay back. I need to talk to you. Ready for the answer? Bolo. Okay. Well done. Most of you got this sequence. Very well done. Again, this is for you guys. Well done. Out of 12, what is your score? The cut-off today was 8. Okay? 8. आपका कितना आया है आप मुझे बताओ. Aryan Upadhyay, seriously dude? You are an absolute sweetheart. Thank you. 12 upon 12, amazing. Those of you who got it, brilliant. Cutoff was 8. So anything over and above 8 is great. You guys are safe if you got over and above 8. Like, you know, greater than equal to 8 jisko bolte hain. Safe. You're doing very well. Shri Chavan, what was your final score? Can I know? Piyush, 10 upon 11 is a great score भाई. और क्या तुमको 13 आएंगे 11 में से? यश अमोनकर, amazing यश. Shri Chavan, 4 upon 4, last one. Okay, brilliant. Are you all happy with the 3 passages? Are you all happy with the practice that we did? Are you all happy with the tidbits that I give you, the gyan points, the insights that I just keep giving you? कुछ तो थोड़ा बहुत तो happiness मिला होगा. Okay? I sincerely hope I have made it worth your while. I mean, you sat over here in the session, you gave so much of your time that you cannot get back. Thank you so much for this, guys. Thank you. Bilkul Kushagra, stay back. I'm going to talk to you. Sushmita, well done. 4 upon 4, brilliant. तेजस्विनी, इस वक्त मुझे ना एक कड़क कॉफी की जरूरत है, तुम ही पिला दो मुझे. हाँ श्री चवन, but then you got a hang of it, right? You started with the second one. So by the time we reached the fourth passage, you understood how we were solving. I think this is your first time with me in the class. संडे के लिए तो अभी कंपाइलेशन ही डेली ऐड करती जा रही हूं जतिन, कंप्लीट ही नहीं हुआ है अभी तो. यस तरुण चांद, ट्रस्ट मी, आई नीड टू पुश यू एंड दिस विल हेल्प यू. अगर मैं आपको छोड़ दूं ना कि बेटे बैठ के रीडिंग करते रहो, नहीं हो पाएगा तरुण. मेरी ड्यूटी है टू पुश यू. यश, तू लेके चल स्टारबक्स. जिया आस्थाना, आई एम सुपर प्राउड ऑफ यू. ऑफ कोर्स मृगांक एंड एवरीबडी एल्स, प्लीज जाओ गाइस, प्लीज जाओ. ओनली द पीपल हु हैव डाउट्स विल स्टे बैक, और जिनके मैंने नाम लिए हैं, अतूब, मानसी, आस्था, और अभी किसी को डाउट था, ओनली दीज 3-4 पीपल विल स्टे बैक, अदरवाइज एवरीबडी प्लीज गो. Sri Chavan, you understood a little bit. Sri Chavan, join me again for the marathon on Sunday. Trust me, within 2 or 3 sessions you will understand how to do it. Or Sri Chavan, I'm giving you one big gyan over here. On the same channel, look for RC 100. That's a playlist given by me. उसमें से ना श्री चवन, just take 10 to 15 passages and do those with me. You will be able to understand how I solve passages. Got it? हाँ हर्ष बोलो. आरसी की एक्यूरेसी है ओके. नो वीए में आप गलत टॉपिक्स के पीछे भाग रहे हो. शॉर्ट समरी में स्कोर निकालो हर्ष. हाँ अतूफा, यू स्टे बैक, आई नीड टू टॉक टू यू. जगजीत एंड एवरीबडी, बाय बाय. ओके आंचल, ऑफ कोर्स यूट्यूब पे सब तो रिकॉर्डिंग में रहेगा ही ना, कहा जाएगा. टाइगर वुड्स, जस्ट गूगल कर लो भाई, या चैट जीपीटी को बोल दो निकाल के दे देगा आपको. आज के जमाने में प्रॉब्लम ही क्या है, कंटेंट निकालना है ऐसा. वो क्या मेनिया, फोबिया. बाय बाय सुष्मिता, टेक केयर, स्वीट ड्रीम्स. प्लीज गो अरित्रो, प्लीज गो एवरीबडी. चलो, फर्स्ट आई नीड टू टॉक टू अतूफ. ओके श्री चवन, आप वो करो आरसी 100 में से एटलीस्ट 10 सेशंस. आई एम टेलिंग यू, यू विल डेफिनेटली मेक प्रोग्रेस विद दोज. कौन सा लिस्ट ऑफ पैसेजेस यश, बोल भाई. एफपी पे जो बोला मैंने वो पेड ग्रुप का चलता है, एक आरसी ऑफ द डे यश. एफबी पे हमारा एक डाउट्स का पेज है, सो ऑन दैट आई पोस्ट एवरी डे आरसी ऑफ द डे. 4 मंथ का ड्रिल है वो, the 4 month drill I call it. हाँ सुदीप, I'm listening to you. VM accuracy है लेकिन last few days satisfaction नहीं आ रहा है. सुदीप, short summary में score निकालो, then para completion का एक question, PJ का एक question, odd one out का एक question. इतना ही निकालना है आपको. जरूरत से ज्यादा VM में घुसोगे, टाइम भी जाएगा, accuracy भी खराब होगी. तरुण, you can do better. But Tarun, you have to go by the tricks, the techniques that I teach, and you have to improve your reading as well. Reading के बिना मेरा कोई टेक्निक काम नहीं करेगा. Okay? Vocab मानिया गौतम, just by reading. 2 महीने रह गए मानिया, concepts लेके उठाओ. अतूफा करीम, I saw that your accuracy is very weak. Probably you have recently started your prep and your reading is also exceptionally weak because you were not able to interpret the simple ones. So Atufa, कैसे improve करना है अभी 2 महीने में, थोड़ा plan बनाओ उसका. Vishu, you can ask me. Yes Sudeep. कोई बात नहीं श्री चवन, उसको आप छोड़ दो. आरसी शॉर्ट समरी में से स्कोर निकालो और एक क्वेश्चन पैरा कंप्लीशन, एक क्वेश्चन ऑड वन आउट. थैंक यू विदित, थैंक यू फॉर बीइंग देयर. बाय बाय गाइस. Tanvi, don't worry too much about parajumbles. Harsh, you are getting 30 to 38 marks in mocks. 45 plus. Harsh, question selection improve karo. Probably you are getting stuck with questions that are eating away your time, Harsh. Number 1. Number 2, elimination karo. और number 3, timer लगा करके 20 minutes, 25 minutes का छोटा छोटा टेस्ट दो. That will help you pick up speed. Barkha with B. On FB there is a common doubts page. On that I have posted 2 concepts list. वो उठा के 2 महीने में कवर करो. That will help you tremendously with vocabulary. हाँ कुशाग्र, अभी मैंने बताया किस किस तरह से कुशाग्र सेलेक्ट करो अच्छे क्वेश्चंस, स्पीड इंप्रूव करो, टाइमर लगा करके 20-25 मिनट का स्टार्ट टेकिंग टेस्ट. ओके, दैट विल गिव यू कॉन्फिडेंस एंड कंट्रोल योर पैनिक. And in case you guys are still struggling with RC, please check RC 100 on the same channel. Okay, Sri Chavan, good. Atufa, are you starting for CAT 2025, Atufa? माँ तुझे सलाम. रुद्र, 2 and 3 ठीक हो रहे हैं. चलो ठीक है, that's good. You have enrolled in the fast track course, समझ रही हूँ मैं तूफा, but for which year? 25? 2 महीने में आप क्या क्या कर लोगे मुझे ये बताओ. ओके श्री चवन, श्री चवन खाली सर्च करो सेम चैनल पे RC 100, मेरा प्लेलिस्ट है वो, उसमें से 10-12 पैसेजेस भी आप कर लो ना, आई प्रॉमिस यू, यू विल इंप्रूव. सुदीप, मुझे बैक ऑफिस टीम ना हमेशा बोलती है कि मैम आप ना उस पे भी व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप्स पे भी पोस्ट कर दो. मैं हमेशा भूल जाती हूँ सुदीप, मैं क्या क्या याद रखूं, मुझे ये बताओ. FB पे पोस्ट किया, निकल गई, दूसरे काम में लग गई, नहीं याद रहता है मुझे कि व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप्स में भी डालना है. बट उसमें FB पेज पे सुदीप मैं सबको टैग करती हूँ ना. सो इवन इफ यू गो देयर वंस अ डे एंड जस्ट चेक योर टैग्स, आपको मिल जाएगा ना वहां पर. कुशाग्र 300 वीडियोस नहीं है, 300 क्वेश्चंस काउंटडाउन वाला. गुड, यू आर डूइंग दीज थिंग्स, वेरी गुड. चैलेंजिंग वीडियोस नहीं भाई, 300 क्वेश्चंस काउंटडाउन क्वेश्चंस. हाँ हर्ष बोलो, 24 कर लेता हूं. 24 क्वेश्चंस? 24 क्वेश्चंस कौन करता है हर्ष? 14-15 क्वेश्चंस का टारगेट रखो. कौन से इंस्टीट्यूट से पढ़ के आप आ रहे हो 24 क्वेश्चंस जो करने को सिखा रहा है आपको कैट में? सुदीप मैं ही क्यों डालूं व्हाट्सएप में, आप क्यों नहीं मेहनत करके कॉमन ग्रुप खोल सकते हो? टैग उसमें आपको किया हुआ है ना एवरीवन को, आप भी तो कर सकते हो ये मेहनत जो मुझे आप बोल रहे हो कि उसमें डाल दो. नहीं डालते हम, बच्चों को थोड़ी मेहनत ज्यादा करनी चाहिए. चलो गुड नाइट. सीरियसली 24 क्वेश्चंस, हैरान हो रही हूं मैं सुन करके, और आप 2 महीने बाद कैट देने वाले हो. चलो guys, in case we are done with all the doubts, we can start packing up. Are we done? Or you still have any more doubts? I know Sudeep, I'm just pulling your leg, come on. कभी कभी मिस हो जाता है, अंडरस्टैंड, इसीलिए मैं टैग करती हूं हमेशा हमेशा. मैंने कौन सी सीरीज देखी श्री चवन? आजकल तो टाइम ही नहीं मिल रहा है सीरीज वीरीज देखने का. बस खाली आजकल लैपटॉप हारमोनियम खुला होता है गोदी में, बस यही देख रही होती हूँ मैं. सुबह शाम दिन रात RC ही देख रही होती हूँ. कभी सेक्शनल देख रही हूँ, कभी मॉक्स देख रही हूँ, कभी FB पेजेस देख रही हूँ. जिंदगी मेरी शुरू यहीं से हो रही है, खत्म यहीं पे हो रही है. गुड नाइट कुशाग्र, टेक केयर, गॉड ब्लेस यू ऑल. अरे हर्ष, तो तुझे सिखाया किसने भाई 24 क्वेश्चंस करने? हर्ष मारो मुझे मारो, सीरियसली हर्ष। मेरी हिम्मत नहीं हुई आज तक कभी सोचने की कि मैं 24 क्वेश्चंस करूं। और क्यों करूं? बेवकूफी है करना ना। यू आर सपोज टू डू ओनली 14-15 विथ एक्यूरेसी, एकदम अच्छी एक्यूरेसी निकाल के, फिर और क्यों कर रहे हो आप? गेम ऑफ थ्रोन्स अभी नहीं, पहले देख लिया, बहुत पहले। गॉट। ओके, चलो गाइस, पैकिंग अप, 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 पैकिंग अप। Have a good night, everybody. Keep rocking. I really love you guys. Thank you so much for being the patient audience, for being the lovely audience that you were, for learning whatever I was giving you. Okay, you made my mehnat worthwhile. Thank you so much, everybody. Bye bye.